morning, League fans. Coming to you this week from Toulouse. About to head back across the channel after the men's and women's internationals here on Saturday. 40-8 in the men's, England over France, and 42-0 in the women, England over France. Lots of discussion on social media about the event, and without being kind of too smart ass from people who weren't here. From my point of view, the negative was the crowd. The crowd was disappointing. But I think Australians, they look at British Rugby League and they apply their own standards, and I'm as guilty of that as anyone. I think sometimes British people look at French Rugby League and they apply their own expectations. I've been coming here for Rugby League since the early 1990s, and if you'd asked me what sort of crowd I expected on Saturday, I would have said about 4,000. Now, that's taking into account, the fact that you don't expect a promotion to be great here, right? You don't. Most of the people working in the sport here are volunteers, and I believe tickets only went on sale, 3 weeks ago, and so. The other thing to consider is also a curtain raiser. The idea was it a curtain raiser for the club game between Toulouse and Featherstone. And it's not as simple as, again, in Australia we think the game that's on last is the main game. It's not necessarily the case, even in England. Was the vibe that the test was a curtain raiser? A little bit, in that there was a fan zone going on while the men's test was on. And there was a corporate area for Toulouse which was completely empty, which people would only enter for the game, the club game, which was on quite late. I think 9 p.m. local time. So the atmosphere was flat during the men's game. Definitely, I think the official crowd, which has been announced at 4,904, I think 4,907. I think that is more than I expected, and it's more than I saw in the ground at any given time on Saturday. So, it was a much improved French performance. I think 64-0 last year in the corresponding game in both men's and women. So the French improved in both areas. So as a promotion, it was flat. But really, I would say the only disappointing thing about it, from my point of view, was the crowd. And just in the men's, we'll go through the details in the men's. England, their 40 points coming from tries to Jack Welsby 2, Ash Handley 2, Tom Johnston 2, Matty Nicholson, and also George Williams. And the conversions were kicked by Harry Smith, and also he kicked 3, and also Tom Johnson. Francis 8 points, a try to Fuad Yaha, and a conversion to Arthur Morg, and also a penalty kicked by Arthur Morg. The next voice you're going to hear, however, is going to be from Amy Hardcastle, the women's person of the match. And then after that, we're going to hear from players on both sides from the men's game. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, League fans.
Woman of the match, 42-0 win. How does it feel?
Yeah, really good. We started off really well, came away from it a little bit, and then, half-time still had a big word with us, and we've come back to our game plan, and, really proud of the girls.
It got a bit slippery there, didn't it? A bit of drop ball just before half-time.
Yeah, I think that's what happens. I think when you start getting that roll on and you start getting the points on the board, you kind of start coming away from what you do because you get a little bit confident. So, is it? Oh.
Yeah, give it back.
So, yeah.
They just took your award back off you. What's going on?
I have no idea. I didn't even know I got it. They just come running over to me. I didn't know what it was for, to be fair, but yeah.
Some debutantes, and they're amongst the try scorers as well, so that's got to be pleasing.
It's great, and it's great confidence, and Stu's picked a fantastic team today, and having all them debutants, and fantastic, and they should be really proud of the performance today, because putting on an England shirt comes a lot of pressure, but you wouldn't have even known that out there with them, so I'm really proud of them.
The French seem to be, they had some good periods, they're improving, and their captain's off to West Tigers, so their game's getting better too.
Absolutely, I've played France quite a few times now, and I can definitely say that they've improved so much from the last time that I've played them and over the years, and just the confidence to be able to ship the ball, and that's, it's a challenge what we need as England as well, being so close, and yeah, they've just got to keep going because they are getting better, and just keep believing what they're doing in the process that they are.
Aside from the 80 minutes, what's going to stick out of your mind from the camp?
do you know what? Just how new it is, and in all fairness, there are a couple of distractions along the way, but you know what? We've come together. It's been fantastic, and we've had such a good time, and just wish we had a bit more time together.
I think you were very generous. I think was it Anna who you probably handed her a try when you were over the line yourself?
Yeah, I think it was maybe Zoe as well. But the thing is, I'm getting on a little bit now, and to be able to put your mates through it means more than getting over yourself. So I've been fortunate to do it myself, but to see your mate go over the line means more than anything.
There you go, Amy Argyle. She's in a charitable mood. She's buying drinks tonight.
Absolutely not.
Thanks, congratulations.
Thank you. Cheers.
It's good to see you. Got Tyler Dupree here. Tyler, they gave you a bit of a rattling early, didn't they? 8-0.
Yeah. I think they started great. I think they rose to the occasion, and it was quite an emotional experience for them with it being their 90-year anniversary. So they were great to start with, and we weren't shocked though. We expected them to come out firing. So yeah.
There you go. So what was the mood in the camp? At half time. Did you think you'd go on with it?
Yeah, it's just how we planned it really. We knew that it was going to be tough. We knew that they were going to come out firing, so it was just about who really wanted to stick with it a bit more, and luckily we did. I feel like we found a way. I think we was a bit fitter in a way. Like we held on a little bit longer, so yeah, good.
A difficult build-up. You only got here yesterday, and your flight was delayed. Did that impact?
Yeah, I think everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, but we're English and we don't make excuses. We got here in the end. We still got sleep and good time. You know what I mean? We're still here, so there were no excuses really. We still performed.
For debutants, you remember what it's like to debut for England. What sort of experience did those boys have tonight, do you think?
I think they had a great experience. I think they got a great test of what international rugby is about, and I think it gives them a little bit of drive and hunger to strive for more. I know it did for me, and sort of every game I play at my club, I'm just building towards playing international as well.
Jack Wellesby, a couple of tries and a tough afternoon, particularly in the first half. The French really brought it to you, didn't they?
Yeah, it was tough. I think we started slow, and look, if the French get on top here, they got a big dominant pack, so we managed to claw our way back, and I think we just had a bit too much strike in the end.
Was 8-0 a bit of a shock to everybody?
Well, yeah, I think so. Well, I don't think so much a shock, but a disappointment really. We knew that the French were capable of stuff like that, and Artemorg's come up with a nice little kick and penalty goal, and we're on the back foot. But like I said, after that we shored up defensively. The attack was a bit clunky, but we scored enough points in the end, so pretty happy.
Tell us about the try in this corner. It's got to be one that you're pretty proud of. You look pretty happy with yourself when you scored it,
Yeah, well, I weren't expecting to be honest, I thought Tom was that quick. I thought once I had drawn Tio, he was in corner, but he gave it me back, and I've not done one of them for a while in corner. But yeah, nice feeling to get over for your country.
Did you feel you had to sort of spark something at that point of the game?
No, not really. I think we just had to stay in the grind and sort of complete a couple of sets and put some fatigue into the game. I don't think there was any fatigue for the first 20 minutes, and that's shown with the way the French were carrying the ball. Once we sort of ended our sets a bit better, Harry putting some high kicks up there hard to deal with, we've seen a difference.
Last question, do you think you picked up where you left off as a team in the Tonga series, or do you think you're a bit rusty and because you hadn't played in a while? How do you draw a line between the last couple of games?
Look, it's a total different game. There's some new bodies, a bit of a different week. Everyone's just coming off the back of whether it's Wigan Challenge Cup finals, Warrington Challenge Cup finals. We played on Sunday last week at Salford with a disappointing result, so there's a lot of different scenarios that are coming in, and obviously losing Wayne in the week doesn't help. We've had a bit of a disruptive week, but like I said, I'm happy with the result, and I'm pretty sure Wayne's at home happy as well, so that's for the best.
Enjoy the night, enjoy the trip home.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Mate, I've got Arthur Morg here. Arthur, what a game, and what were you thinking at 8-0?
I think we were in the game, after the 20 minutes were good. We complete, we were strong in D, and then we do some little mistake, and the England team just nail every time the opportunity. And after the first half, we were still, I think, in the battle, but we did too many mistakes with and without the ball, and then we just get under pressure, and they really go through us.
It looked early that you felt you had a big opportunity. It was almost an ambush. You were ambushing them. This is a great team you've brought together. You must have seen it as an opportunity for a big result.
Yeah, we were ready to do a big game. As we can see, we wasn't at our best today, and the result is a bit heavy, and we are disappointed.
Do you think France is getting close to a big upset over England?
I think we are improving. We are on the good way. there is still a gap between them and us, but we have to keep working and stay focused and believe.
Thanks for joining us. Got Mikey Lewis here. Mikey, you made a big impact on the international scene last year. What was today like?
Yeah, different role for me. Obviously last year against Tonga, played in the halves with George absent. But no, I had a different role to play in the middle and I really enjoyed it. 30 minutes in the second half. New position to me, I've never really played it in my life. I think I played one Super League game in there and I got hooked after 15 minutes. So at least that one can go better than last time. But no, you know, to get the win today over here, we've had obstacles in the way of the last 48 hours, but we just got on with it, and that's the type of group we are.
Nice little break to set up the captain.
Yeah. Just thought, he's there. Why not? But no, I'm happy enough to make an impact today.
Now 8-0 early. I know you were watching with us at that point, I think, but I mean, I guess you expected this to be a good French side and for them to be quite competitive.
Yeah, 100%. And we knew they was going to come out firing. But we stuck in that grind of 3 or 4 sets, and then we broke it away. And it's a scrappy game, but a win's a win in a Test match.
And finally, mate, how important are these mid-season camps, do you think, to a potential result at the end of the year?
Yeah, massive. Just get the group together. I think it's massive. So we'll be looking forward to the end of the year now.
Good on you, mate. Thank you. Ellie Manchella, describe the day, describe the last 3 days. What's it been like?
It's been great, mate. Really good experience. Really enjoyed it. I've been around quality people and quality players. The staff have been awesome, really helpful with me, and really enjoyed it. Yeah, loved it.
Anything about the last 3 days surprised you, aside from delayed flights?
No, not really, mate. No, it's just been good. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. No surprises, but yeah, everything probably I thought it were going to be. Really, probably a bit of a scrappy game, but plays for the experience.
What was the talk like out on the field? They took an early 8-0 lead, the French, so I guess that kept everyone on their toes, didn't it?
Yeah, a bit sloppy, weren't we? To give too many errors away and penalties, so we needed to be better, give ourselves a foothold in the game. When we did, we was on top, but other than that, we're hurting ourselves.
You thinking about Samoa now?
No, not right now, but see how the year goes.
Yeah, congratulations.
Cheers.
George Williams, captain's statement on that performance. What do you make of it?
Yeah, scrappy game, mate. Really scrappy game. I think we came here to win and we did that, but it's probably a good lesson for us. I think the first 20 minutes or so just weren't England standard, to be honest. I don't want to be too negative, but France went 8-0 up and well deserved. So I think we showed in parts some quality and ran away some nice tries, but looking forward as progression as England, we probably want to get a start a lot better.
What did you say to them at 6-0, 8-0?
Just relax. We weren't playing how we should. We were making unforced errors, just too many pressure releases. But yeah, look, it's the pleasing side of it. Lads have made their debuts, more experience for some other younger fellas, and the group's got another game under our belt. So not all negative. There's some positive to take, and we'll enjoy each other's company tonight, and then back to clubland.
You must have been happy with your own performance. What did you make of your own performance?
Yeah, steady away. We probably didn't play the way we wanted to with the ball through the lack of ball. We made too many errors. So we've got some good players, mate. When we do keep the ball and complete our sets, we always find a way. So talented young group, but a lot to learn.
Tell us about the new boys in camp. What's that been like in the build-up, and what were they like out there? We saw them on the score sheet, but what'd you make of it?
Yeah, really good. I think now I'm 29. I think it's really nice for me to see young fellas come in and get the debut. It's a good reminder of what it means, and not that you forget, but it's nice to see lads get upset, families come in and talk about what it means. So that's a special day for them. I'm just glad we got the win for them.
Finally, a test overseas without your coach. Doesn't happen every day.
Not at all, no. And the first day we didn't even have an assistant coach. Andy Lass got stuck in France too, so I was doing a player coach role there, which is the first. But no, it was actually really good. We had to lead as players, and something we probably benefited from.
Good on you. We'll see you at the end of the year against Samoa.
See you there. Thanks, mate.